taken at about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now Trubisky to throw. This will complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position. To actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. There's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. You might have a smaller back. Open down the middle of the field. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A nice gain of 21 yards.
And the Bears first down.
From Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Trubisky throws the point to Komet, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now Trubisky on first down. And this will be caught by Mooney. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Trubisky leaves with Montgomery on the draw. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Montgomery, the ball
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First down, Chicago.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. Fighting through.
Jalen Ramsey. Trubisky's pass.
Well, I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, this face is not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball on the field as well.
That's good. Warren.
It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Goff throwing again. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, Goff. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Well, that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. To the air again. Goff. Runs up front down. Solid coverage by the Bears do.
On the throwaway.
second time tonight this field goal unit comes out here.
Boswell on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
Rams 13.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board for the last 2 minutes of the half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Awesome.
Not to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. He's going to sling this deep downfield. They've got his man complete. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Deshaun Watson, strong as usual in the victory as his guys run their record now to 7-3. From there, we head north to Minnesota. Check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And they were winners in that game over the visiting Detroit Lions. A 10-point victory in the end. 24-14, the final. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check on the Saints at home at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. 33-27 was the final. In the game you're watching, it was Jared Goff with a strong first half. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Mitchell Trubisky and the Bears set to begin their next drive. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Here's Trubisky. He's going to wind up and air it out. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score, at least where it is.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
That's good.
They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's Goff. That is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give the receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
This one complete downfield the chains from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Akers. Just short of the 45 at the 44. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured bear on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Goff on 1st down. The open man here, Renfro. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the 50, it's gone. He's got it. It's something that's complete. And he's going to have the Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Goff now to throw. Quick slant to Brown. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Rams 1st down.
Goff now looking to throw. Right side here, and it's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
From the red zone now. Goff. Wants a screen pass. That's complete. Goff, no gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that one goes quick. This will be caught just inside the 10. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Pressure down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Chalk that up as their 1st sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the 1st half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a lead. Prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
And the Bears.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. The drive keeps moving.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
And 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. If the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was a safe. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
To number 81. Touchdown, Chicago.
And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his RAC, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch. And he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. The first down run not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Back now here on EA Sports.
14.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Pass the 30. Goes out of bounds. Good. Probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth-quarter lead. Want to stay in, eat the clock.
You got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And his throw here is incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
The ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Montgomery. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace.
And down he goes. He's under pressure from the Rams defense. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Well, he'll find Hall. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. That's complete to Mooney. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught at the 8. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup there. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. I'm so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Bears have retaken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
But now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Getting set to go again here on offense. Jared Goff trots back onto the field. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only 1 score down.
Yeah, true. I mean, we could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Looking to throw again on second down. Goff will try and set up the screen. It's complete. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, and all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
A.J. Brown.
They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it's going to be second down. From the gun, here's Goff. He's tied in Higby. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Goff. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A gain of 6 there on first.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on second down. Goff. Caught out late by Renfro. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. Goff now throw. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on fourth down. They go ahead and snap it. He gets it to Brown, complete. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. Goff throwing again. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. And you mess up, you could come back at you a long way.
So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
So now Trubisky and the Bears down 24-21, a little over 30 seconds remaining. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. Now Trubisky. Will get that complete to his tight end, Jamal. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Throwing now is Trubisky. And this will be caught by Mooney. Just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And 22 more yards there and another first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. We'll find Davey Golden there, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Andy Golden.
Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Santos for the Bears field goal. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds.
24-24.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them in bounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Chicago offense set to get started. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. It's Montgomery. They'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. First throw in overtime now for Trubisky. And this one incomplete. So let's contact the hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So 3rd down coming up. But Charles, I guess the question for me, where does 4th down territory begin possibly?
I guess for me it begins if you have 4th and 5 or less. Because you got to understand your team and know what your play calls are. What do you have that you think you're confident that you can pick up that type of yardage? It might be 4th and 3 for some teams, but I think anything under 4th and 5, they'll think about going for it. I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end, you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game.
Down at the 41.
Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
Second and
you know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed it.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Now Trubisky on first down. And he got possession on him, and he pulls it in. And the 10 at the end. This one good for 18. Well, there's yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100.
Right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and the route running, compete. competing for the football, just breaking down.
Now it's Trubisky. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Darnell. And it'll be second and goal.
Incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. The quick slant caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
He holds it. Touchdown, Chicago. In overtime.
A great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we got the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Bears, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And now they'll get the short week as they get set to play at Detroit on Thanksgiving. Meanwhile for L.A., add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa.